So, hi dear Sagittarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Anjali Tarot. This is our reading for monthly reading for January 2025. Sagittarius and Moon Venus rising. I'm going to tap into recent past, current energies, and near future, and we will see the guidance starting with the overall energy for this particular 15 days of January 2025. Let's start. It's not a love reading or career reading or anything specific, but whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. So let's start. Overall energy for Sagittarius for the first 15 days of January 2025 is, let's see, we have the Hermit card. So you will be thinking long and hard enough regarding the future direction of a situation in your life. You will be in this energy of using all of your experience and wisdom and knowledge to understand something better, right? And then work on that with that newfound knowledge of yours, like this is what I should be working on, kind of a deal, or this is how I should be working on something. Let's see in the recent past what was happening. Queen of Cups, you were in this keeping your things to yourself and keeping your energies and emotions to yourself kind of energy in the recent past, trying to figure out a way to have the self love, self care, self healing kind of energy. At the same time, keeping your emotions to yourself, right? Currently, we have this energy of Nine of Wands. Your guards are really high, where you are not letting in people at that much easily because you feel like you should not, because they might end up hurting you. Okay, guards up. By the 15th of January, lovers, you have to make a choice, a decision between two people, two situations, two things, and you have to think very wisely before making the choice or decision. Let's clarify these cards one by one. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups in the recent past for you guys. We have the Page of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Okay, so you were in love with the idea of being with something or someone, but the more you were trying to fix that situation, the more it was stressing the hell out of you and eventually ended up in breaking your heart. So you felt like, okay, you should not be going in that direction anymore, or you should not be expressing yourself anymore, because the more you were trying to fix something, the more it was going out of your hands, and the more it was kind of making you feel hurt, okay, and heartbroken. Now, Nine of Wands, your guards are up because you are too much hurt to even think about something in a particular direction, because you feel like the more you try to fix that area of your life, the more it gets out of hands. So, what's the use of even trying, right? Let's clarify the Nine of Wands. We have the Four of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands, right? So even if you are disturbed in certain areas of your life, you are hoping and waiting for some kind of miracle to show up, so that you are going to get what you really want in that area of your life. But at the same time, you're too much in this energy of, I'm not going to open up. No, 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 no. No more confusions, no more ifs and buts, no more disturbances, no more what we call that, disappointments. So because you feel you should not have more disappointments in your life, you feel like keeping your guards as up as possible and not letting anybody enter in your energy field whatsoever, but still hoping for the best to come out of these energies. Okay, how can it be possible? You are hoping for the best while dealing with the worst in a very, what we call that, painful way. Painful is the exact word here, right? Let's clarify the lovers colors. Let's see. We have the Judgment, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles, right? So you're trying your best to let go of the stressful energies out of your life, out of your system for good this time, with forgiveness, with this kind of energy of, okay, whatever happened, I can't change that, especially in your love and relationship area. It's not all about love and relationship in a romantic way. It's about relationship in general as well. You are trying to figure out a way to forgive people and move ahead, forgive people and move ahead, and not to be in the stressful energies all the time. So I do see an offer coming in for you, somebody trying to figure out a way to come back in your life in some way, and you being in this energy of, okay, let me think about it, let me think about it. I can't just say yes or no to the situation just like that. I just want to take some time, and then I will see what I can do about it. It is something or someone that you worked on or that you worked with, with all of your heart and soul in the past, but it gave you stress and anxiety and nothing more than that. So you are trying to figure out a way to understand whether you should say yes or no to an opportunity that's coming your way. So making a choice, making a right choice, making a right decision is on the way for you guys in a situation that's coming back to you, so that either it's going to be sorted completely or and completely. Guidance for you, Ace of Swords. Mental clarity is very, very important regarding a particular situation, regarding what you really want out of a particular person or situation. Then you should go forward. Okay, mental clarity, your what is your answer, that is very important for you to understand what deeply, deep inside of you, what you want out of that particular person or situation, and then you should move forward accordingly. That's very, very important for you to know exactly what you want out of this. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Sajis. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. God bless you. Namaste.